The Nintendo Switch 2 just got announced today, and I want to take a first look at it and see what it's like, get my thoughts on it. So, here we go. We just got a standard Switch here. Okay, a Switch, but bigger. Two USB-C ports. I'm guessing one for docking either which way. I'm imagining it's going to have the same docking feature that the original did. That'll be kind of interesting. Yeah, but the headphone jack then. If it's docked that way, you don't have a headphone jack unless if there was one on the... Hold on. Was there one on the bottom? I don't see one. Yeah, that looks like it's the bottom. I didn't see one. Power volume, obviously, so normal. Speaker hole is what it looks like. Mostly that's the fan exhaust port. Okay, what is this, Nintendo? What is this? Actually, I'm complaining here. You know that this is gonna be used by kids here, and they are gonna break this so easily. It's an improved kickstand. That is, why is that so hard to say? Designed from the original, but that is gonna break so easily. I mean, it's nice that it has a much higher degree of rotation than the original, but I don't know if that's a good thing. That seems like it's such a point of weakness that it can snap so easily. Okay, so now for the Joy-Cons. And oh, that is a downgrade if this is the comparison. The red and yellow, or the red and blue, Jesus. The red and blue just added so much vibrance and personality to it. And we just get black. I mean, I was expecting the whole black screen thing, or black body and frame or whatever, but black Joy-Cons added so much personality. Okay, so a bigger 2 match with the new size of the Switch expected. Oh, there's that color we were missing. Yeah. I don't know if we'll get any more, but alright. And the exact same thing on the other side. Alright, that's honestly expected. Does this mean you can use them like a mouse or something? Or is that just to show it off? Because it looked like there were multiple sensors in there. Hold on. What is that? It's that I'm worried about. Is that like a light sensor or something? Or laser sensor? I don't know, but that's my thoughts. Because there were rumors about it, so I was just kind of curious. So it looks like we do get the magnetic switch Joy-Cons that were rumored. That's honestly a nice QOL. It's a nice quality of life that I'm glad to see. Instead of the old rail system, which is a lot easier to break due to mishandling, but that leads to another question. How durable is this? How durable is it? That's the question that I want to ask. Because I know kids are going to be playing with it, and they're going to break it. The only question is, how durable is it? and Switch 2, the one thing that they should not have done was the naming scheme. If they called it anything but Switch 2, it would have flopped harder than the Wii U. And I'm so glad they didn't. Thank you, Nintendo. You learned. Okay, is this new Mario Kart gameplay? Because that doesn't look like 8 or 8 Deluxe. Okay. Silent launch or silent release trailer for new Mario Kart 9, I'll just say. Okay, that could be interesting. Okay, and it does have a docking feature. I don't know how I like about it not being covered the whole screen. Something about the dock or the original Switch being fully in the dock gave it some form of protection to it. It might just be nitpick here, and we have yet to see how it plays out, but so far so good. And I'm guessing it's gonna have like, instead of doing 720 on this, it does like 1080 on this bigger screen, which is a good thing. And you get what looks to be a portable Pro Controller-esque, like the original one, or Pro holder, where you could just slap them together and get a traditional controller style to use on the big screen. So props there. So it's releasing later this year, expected. That was also a rumor that had been perpetuated for a while. Oh, it looks like we were gonna get, yeah, 2 potential, or not words. Looks like we're gonna get more potential games for the Switch as the Switch 2 launches. But obviously, as the years go on for this guy, that support for the Switch is gonna drop, which makes sense. But Switch games on the Switch 2, which is so good to hear. Don't worry about your old catalog not working. Thank you, Nintendo. And looks like we're going to learn more on April 2nd. Okay. So, alright. April 2nd. That's going to be the Nintendo Direct. Unless if this is February 4th, but I doubt it. It's probably going to be April 2nd. Alright. Let's just see if anything else. No, there isn't. Alright, so not bad. Big things. The magnetic Joy-Cons are an absolute amazing quality of life. The only thing is, how durable is that connector? I'd comment on that. That was a problem of mine. The kickstand, an updated kickstand. Really, you should have just stuck to the OLED design. That one was already far improved from the original. There was nothing wrong with it. I guess the only problem was degrees of movement. But hey, might just be nitpicks there. Yeah, the kickstand durability is the big question. That could snap off so easily. Backwards compatibility is a massive W, beyond massive. Something that barely the PlayStation has, and right now those two consoles are vying for the same title, but one is infinitely better than the other. And I'll tell you, it's not the PlayStation. The Switch is so much better than the PlayStation. Portable, has a massive amount of games behind it, and it's more popular. So, even with my gripes about Nintendo, this so far seems like a massive improvement. And I'll give them credit where it's due. So far, so good, but we've yet to wait to see the thing release. But that's my thoughts for it now. The only thing is, I don't think it's going to be an OLED model, since if it's going to be anything like the original, it's going to come in at $299 and absolutely eat up the market share that was held on by the previous Switch and other consoles like the Xbox Series S. Or it's going to be a companion console alongside those, where you can have your Xbox and PlayStation and your Switch to play all your favorite games there. So, if it's an OLED model, it's at least going to be $499 then. But I'm hoping that they have a base model that's $299. So that way we can have a cheap entry level model that still has all the same features as the old one. So docking, detachable Joy Cons, all that. And then maybe a Switch 2 Lite, similar to the Nintendo Switch Lite. So yeah, so far it's not a bad product, is what it seems like. But that's my thoughts for now. I'll share more later when more gets released later. See ya.